All right, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a Friday morning. I'm going to go do some shopping. I'm going to two events this weekend, solstice events. One is a bonfire potluck. I'll be spending the night there. And the other event is also solstice related, and it's a salad bar potluck the next day. So I'm going to be getting some things for both potlucks. I already have some items at the house, but I want to round it out a little bit. So I'm going to be going to Walmart and to Grocery Outlet. I was thinking of going to Dollar Tree, but I'm not sure. It's a little further. So we'll start with the two I have. Still early, still not hot. I don't have to worry about transporting things. I do have my insulated bags in the back, but it will definitely not be the same sort of trip as it would be if I went one in the afternoon. So let's head out. Well, made it to Walmart. It's still cool outside, a little breezy, and the parking lot is pretty much empty. Let's do some shopping. Decided to hit the clothing section of Walmart for a second. What on earth is this all about? Sort of a dress, and I'm not sure. Surprisingly, I found two t-shirt dresses, $9.98 each. It'd be great. A little wrinkly here in the cart, but they're perfect for the summer. We're going to get into the hundreds. All right, all checked out and packed up. Walmart. Got some household items and those two dresses, which I'm thrilled with. Specifically for the potluck, I got some cream cheese. I have a can of salmon. I'm going to make a smoked salmon cream cheese like spread. And then some cutlery, assorted cutlery. I'm bringing stuff that needs to be spread or scooped. And for both events, I'm going to bring some cutlery to do so. So on to Grocery Outlet. It's about 9:40 right now, and in the 20 minutes it took me to go from Walmart to Grocery Outlet, the temperature went up about 8 degrees. It's still nice and cool. I love shopping at this hour. So I decided when I left at 8 that I wanted to be back by 10 o'clock. It is 10:06, so I did it. And that's two separate grocery stores in two separate towns, because we're spread out here. So let's go inside and see what I picked up for the potlucks. Okay, here's what I ended up getting from Grocery Outlet for the two potlucks. So for the potluck, the bonfire potluck, which is tomorrow, summer solstice, I got a bunch of these dips. Spinach artichoke, spicy jalapeno, this garlic and herb, hummus with olives, and garden veggie. I have a big sort of tray bowl, serving bowl, that I'm going to fill with ice and put these all in here. I just looked at the serving bowl when I got home, and I probably have too many dips. I'm going to see, before I go, I'm going to see how many fit in there, and then I might hold one back for the salad bar potluck the next day. For the salad bar potluck, I wasn't going to bring any dressings, but these were 69 cents each at a Grocery Outlet, so I got one of each. I don't know who's bringing dressing, but it's always good to have a backup. There were bags of cucumbers. I did say I was going to bring cucumbers and tomatoes, so there were bags of cucumbers, 2 for $5. So one of these I'm going to chop up for the salad bar, and the other one I'll probably cut up some slices for the dip potluck event there. And then $2.99 for all these tomatoes. So I just got the container of them. I don't have to cut anything up, and they come in their own container. An interesting phenomenon happened at both Grocery Outlet and at Walmart that I noticed. I'm wearing a white shirt. I usually wear black or dark colors, usually black, because I'm really messy and you can't see any of that if I'm wearing black. But I wore this white top, and people treated me completely differently. Not that people treat me badly, but people were smiling at me and talking to me, and it was actually kind of interesting. It was an interesting social experiment that I realized I was conducting without realizing I was conducting it. And while I was at Walmart, I noticed that most women my age, like me, mainly wear black or kind of colors that are neutral, dark colors, like you want to fade into the background. And with this white shirt, I was not fading into the background, and the response is really positive. So I decided that sometimes you just create your own reality, even by what you choose to wear. I'm not planning to fade into the background anytime soon, though sometimes it's useful to be able to fade into the background. So anyway, that's my observation when I uncharacteristically wore. So I'm going to be packing up these two potlucks, one on Saturday and one on Sunday, and I'll show you what I'm doing with that at that point. Well, here's what I'm taking to tonight's event. I cut up a bunch of those cucumbers. They were delicious. Oh my God, they're so good and crispy. So those are there. I'm going to pull out a couple of forks and spoons and knives for spearing things and spreading things. I have these pretzel crisps and Triscuits and a bowl to put them in. I'm going to start with probably the pretzels, and then we'll add the Triscuits if those get low. Here's what I'm going to do with the dips and cheese spreads, etc. I did purchase 5, but there wasn't room for 5, and I still haven't decided if I'm going to make that fish spread or not. I'm just not sure. I have about 45 minutes to decide, but I think this is going to be it. And I'm going to put these 4 in here. I'm going to bring some bags of ice, little sandwich bags of ice, and put them around them so they will stay cool. Well, it's a few days later. I was going to show you how I packed up for the second potluck, but everything just got away from me. We had a wonderful time at both events. So much fun. There's something about potlucks which, I don't know, they bring people together in a way that's different than a sit-down meal or whatever. And actually, I don't believe that I've been to a fully hosted meal or event in a very long time. It seems like everything ends up being potlucks, even holiday meals, and I think it's fantastic. I love it. It's easier on the hosts, it's great for the guests, and it's just a wonderful thing. Plus, there's something about potlucks which kind of brings people together and makes conversing easier and everyone milling around the table. And I don't know, it's a different atmosphere, less formal. As I said, I really love it. Right now, I'm trying to adjust my potluck issues. We were lucky that this weekend was not particularly hot, but I'm looking at several months ahead of other potluck events, inside and outside, and the incredible heat. And not everyone has air conditioning, even if the event is inside. And I actually had some cheese literally just melt into a muddy puddle at one of the potlucks. So I want to avoid that. So I've got to think of what to do. A lot of people are bringing those spreadable cheeses now and dips, and I'd like to bring something different. So I'm going to have to think that one through. Something that's different that people like. So I'll be checking out Grocery Outlet and thinking about what I can do or make to make a shift. The cheese thing is good when the weather's not so hot. So anyway, how do you feel about potlucks? Do you like them? Are they fun for you? What do you like to bring? What should I bring? I'm trying to get away from that cheese and dip thing now because of the weather. What should I bring? I need ideas. Something vegetarian. Give me your thoughts, and thank you so much for watching.